appreciate your problem, but as I've said, it's not our area. It's the clamping company you need to deal with.
Not if I wasn't parked on a double yellow.
Excuse me, can I talk to Mr. Burnside?
Yeah, hang on a minute, love. Let me deal with this, yeah? Look, I can register a complaint if you like, yeah? I'm not being rude or anything, love, but I have to take these things in turn. You can wait if you like. Right.
I think there's an important issue at stake here.
I know you do.
The issue is that a jury should try the case, not coppers and not you at the CPS. Let's put the evidence before a jury and let them decide. Please, this is important.
More important than my lunch, you made that clear.
Yes, but I have a meeting to attend this afternoon. But please, let's reconsider the...
Sorry. Insufficient evidence.
Lorraine, good to see you.
Mr. Burnside?
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to, you know, see how things were going.
I see. Well, now that CPS have approved the prosecution, all we have to do is wait for a court date. Now, that's a nuisance, I know, but that's the way it goes.
What about Kenny?
Kenny Burke has been forbidden to come anywhere near you, and that is by order of the court. Is there something else that's bothering you?
There is, actually.
Well, come on. That's what I'm here for.
I don't know how to say.
What?
What I told you, the story I told you.
Yeah?
What I said, I made it up. He never raped me. I'm a liar.
Afternoon, everybody.
Sir?
What's the governor about?
She's had a meeting with the CPS, sir. She's been delayed.
Well, she did know I was meeting her at 2 o'clock.
Yeah?
We've got this child abuse case, sir. The CPS have been muttering about legal problems. The DCI's gone over there to kick some bums.
Afternoon, Ted.
Sir?
Right, I'll bag her room. It's Alistair, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right, I want all the custody records for the last 6 months. Crime sheets, case papers. If you can show them to Chris, he'll pick out a few samples.
Okay, my pleasure.
Have you got any idea how much time and energy we've put into this investigation?
I don't care. You shouldn't have bothered.
No! I sometimes wonder. Right. What's the real story?
I told you.
Why did you make the rape allegation?
I wanted to get at him. I thought it would show him.
You wanted to teach your boyfriend, Kenny, a lesson?
Yeah.
I could do you for wasting police time.
I wanted to hurt him. Like he's hurt me.
Can I get you anything, sir? Tea? Coffee?
No, that's fine, thanks. Have a good night.
Sorry, sir?
Look like you've been up all night. I'm shaved.
I have shaved, sir.
It's all right, son. It's not a kit inspection.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
He's got himself someone else. That's what the row was about. He's got himself a tart.
You should have left him then.
I did. I said I'm leaving you. That's when I came to you lot, when I told you those lies. I have to be going now, but I'll sign something for you later on, but I have to get back.
Lorraine. Thanks. I really enjoy having my time wasted.
I can't help that.
Lorraine, hang on a minute. It's all right, calm down.
What do you want?
How are you getting home?
Bus.
You might appreciate a lift.
No, why? What are you after?
I'm not after anything. I don't believe you, you know.
No,
He's been back to see you, hasn't he? Putting the pressure on.
I'm not saying anything.
Has he threatened you? Made you drop the rape charge?
Help!
Sore, is it? I bet he's given you a right seeing to.
Don't do this. Please, just leave me alone.
Look, come back inside, Lorraine. We'll get a doctor to look at you. We'll put an assault charge on top of the rape. We'll nail the slate to the wall.
No!
You can't let him get away with it. He's going to do this again.
No! No to all of it! You can't bully me! You can't make
I'm
me
not
do what
bullying you.
want.
I am not bullying you.
You're always pushing, always pushing! You don't care what happens to me.
I do care.
I wish I'd never come to you. I wish I'd just left it.
Yeah, that's the easy way.
He never did anything. All right, I lied.
We find the crime sheets contain quite a bit of detail. That's been one of our priorities, to get as much information about the crime as possible down on paper.
Okay.
Alistair, are you in for Mr. Jeffries?
Yeah, I better take it. You got everything you need?
Yeah, that's fine. You do know these sheets are out of order?
I doubt that. Well, yeah, sorry I didn't get back to you.
Viv, do you remember what we're going to do with Alan Taylor? Were we going to go for remand or not? Yeah, well, I need to know. Don't mind me.
That's absurd. They definitely left your bag at the front office.
Hello? Yeah, hold on. Any news on the DCI?
Let me know if you catch him, won't you, Kim?
Sir, I'm sorry I'm late.
It's no problem. You've been sprinting.
Just up the stairs,
Sergeant Roach and I have been looking at the crime management system for Sun Hill. It's part of my thematic inspection.
Very good.
It all seems a bit ropey to me. I don't know how you feel, Kim.
Well, I wouldn't agree, sir. I'd say we run a tight ship.
Well, that's not the impression that Sergeant Roach had been giving me.
Oh, come on, sir.
Perhaps I misunderstood.
You asked me about some of the problems that we've encountered, and I answered you frankly.
There's problems with prisoners, problems with custody records. And there's an incident here of a prisoner who was released because the pace deadline ran out and nobody noticed.
That wasn't our fault. That was down to TSG. They dumped a prisoner on us and swanned off.
If it's your station, it's your problem.
We did rearrest the man the following week with fresh evidence.
Oh, so that makes it all right, does it? As long as you muddle through somehow.
No, sir.
And you seem to have had your fair share of problems with the CIPP teams. Would you describe yourself as a good team player, Ted?
I can be.
I'm glad to hear it.
You fit.
With you in 2 secs, Carl.
You can NFA the Lorraine James case.
What? It's no crime.
She changed her mind. Woman's prerogative. Hello. Is that Kenny Burke? Yeah, it's D.I. Burnside here, Sun Hill. I'm calling you with regard to the charge that was made against you. Yeah, that's right. She's spoken to me.
Right. I'm going to go through to the crime desk. Is there anything I should know?
Ralph Jordan's the crime desk sergeant, sir. He does a good job.
Well, that's for me to say, Kim. I'll see you later.
Good job we didn't get him on a bad day.
Pompous little prat.
Teddy's your senior officer.
He's still a pompous little prat.
Well, I think he had a point, actually.
Oh, really?
The point being, I left myself open.
I can't accept that. He was nitpicking.
There've been a few too many cock-ups lately, Ted. Too much bodging.
I can't accept that either. We get results.
We need to tighten up.
Yes, well, if you say so, Mum. What happened with the CPS, by the way?
They're dropping the Billy Leary case. Insufficient evidence.
You are joking. We easily had enough to go before a jury.
The CPS says otherwise.
Well, that's marvelous.
I did my best, Ted.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I'm telling you, I did. Why do you think I was so embarrassingly late just now? I was arguing your case.
Daylight robbery. Hello.
Hello.
We've got an appointment with the manager, Mr. Marsden. Can you tell us where we can find him?
Yes, over there.
Thanks.
Thanks. The bus driver was pretty spaced out. I don't think he'll be much good on identification parade.
Yeah, well, at least he'll give us something to go on. We had any dealings with this place before?
Bit of shoplifting, not much. Furniture's too bulky to be a target. It's the duvets that tend to walk out. Something wrong?
What? No. Nothing's wrong.
Come to it. Oh, sorry, should we come back?
No, you're all right. Just a minute, sir.
Tasty job. We got a handbag snatcher.
All right, fill in the sheets. Right. I'll tell you what we have to watch out for. It's when the lads come in and fill in their own sheet without supervision, and everything gets done wrong.
We don't do things wrong, do we, George?
No, we do our best.
Best coppers on the relief, we are. Always do our people out.
Glad to hear it, Loxton. There's one L in Riley.
Yeah, I knew that.
We've got one good witness, a bus driver who was passing.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Miss Lane's recovering well from her injuries.
Yes, I gather.
So you gather? Well, you haven't been to see her then?
I shall be going this evening.
Oh, I see.
One of the attackers was black, wearing a blue jacket. The white one was in jeans, very stocky, may have done weight training.
Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
Well, your Miss Lane said the same thing about the stocky build. Thick neck, piggy eyes. Does that help?
Not at all.
We'll have to speak to your loading bay manager, Mr. Marsden. See if any of the kids he's had working for him fit the description.
Well, if you did, I'd know. All our staff are hired by me.
Is it usual for one of the kids from the loading bay to walk down with the money?
Well, the money's usually carried by Miss Lane or the other trainee manager. But we like to send a lad along for extra security.
Yeah, of course. And the bank's only down the road, isn't it?
That's right.
Hardly worth hiring a security firm to transport the money.
Not for the amount of cash we carry. Most of our customers use cheques or plastic.
Miss Lane was carrying a substantial amount of money when she was robbed.
A fair bit, yes, but not in relation to our turnover.
I'm not interested in your turnover, Mr. Marsden. I'm interested in a young girl with her face bashed in.
Perhaps it might be a good idea to go down to the loading bay now, Carver.
So, it's the same thing every week. Same girl, same bag, and some untrained teenager to act as bodyguard. Does that sound like good security to you, Mr. Marsden?
I'm not going to get into a debate with you about this.
£4,000 in cash. I know villains who'd kill their own mother for that kind of money.
I said I'd...
Of course. She'll get flowers from the company petty cash. I'm sure that'll be a great comfort to her. Won't bother her. She's got to suck her food through a straw for the next 6 months.
I said I won't discuss it with you. Although I have to say, your manners stink.
Oh, that really hurts.
Look, Carver, we really should be getting on.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to tell
You must be out of your mind. I'll be making an official complaint.
I just wanted to tell this idiot what I thought of him. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Marsden, I should be asking my DCI to contact your head office. I wonder if they know how security conscious you are.
Well, cheers, Gov. You screwed that up good and proper.
Did I?
You try and raise a stink and he'll have you up for rudeness to the public. It's a standoff.
I don't care.
What's got into you?
I'm grumpy. You know me.
Yeah, well, I thought I did. Is it Lorraine? Is that what's bugging you?
Yeah. You try to help people, and what happens? I don't want to be helped.
There's nothing you can do, sir. If she wants to cover up for a rapist, that's her lookout.
Yeah, it is. Did you know that Tracy Lane was in hospital? She's got a broken jaw. They really messed her up.
I'd say if I knew who it was.
Let's start with this description again. Must have had a lot of boys working through here. Any of them fit the picture?
No, definitely.
Fair enough.
I wish I could help.
You may yet. Who do you think would pull a stunt like this out of all the people you've had working for you?
I can't say that. That's not fair.
Look, Mr. Wilson, we're not going to go around and nick them on your say-so. All we're looking for is somewhere to start.
No, sorry, no.
But you do have someone in mind.
I didn't say that.
Good man. Now, look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and talk to your boys. So why don't you tell my DC here who this suspicious character is who used to work for you? Just whisper in her ear. She'll catch it.
I didn't say I'd tell you.
So?
Is that Hallback
don't
or
arrest the woman
Welbeck?
unless she's committed an offence.
Fine.
ETA 3 minutes.
Can I have your name, please?
Thank you, Hollis. Out.
Hello? Hello?
What was that?
An anonymous call. She thinks there's been a fight in a block of flats. Heard someone screaming, then the screaming stopped.
Right, the first thing I want to say is that I'm not here to pick fault. The object is to improve our systems and procedures so we can all do a better job.
Of course, sir.
The Met spent a great deal of time and effort developing these new management structures, so the question is, how do we make these structures work?
Well, it all takes time, so changes have to seep into the culture.
Then our task is to get things to seep a bit faster.
Kim, what problems do you identify?
Not enough staff.
And what else?
That's it. Not enough staff. I'm supposed to have 4 CIPP teams, each headed by a detective sergeant. I haven't had 4 detective sergeants all the time I've been in Sunhill. I've had 3 times as many trainee investigators as we ought to have, because the DCs aren't being made up fast enough.
Yeah, but...
That's why we end up having our prisoners being supervised by wet behind-the-ears TIs, when they should be looked after by a seasoned CID officer. That's why PCs complain they don't get enough support from our detectives. That's not how the system is meant to work.
Right.
Budgeting is, of course, the other problem.
Yeah, well, that's not news to me. But this is the real world. These are our resources. So perhaps we should stop grumbling and find ways of making them work.
I'm not grumbling, I'm just forcefully putting over my point of view.
And thank you for doing that. Derek, what suggestions do you have?
I've made a few notes.
Yeah, we're at the address now. Do we have a name or number for the informant?
Sorry, nothing more.
Understood.
Let's ring some bells now we're here.
Right. Nice going back there, Gov.
Yeah, we'll run a check on that, lad, see what you can come up with.
What if he's clean?
Then we leave him alone. It's only scrotes who get leaned on.
Door's open, Barry.
All right. Well, thanks for letting us know. We'll take care of this now. Thanks.
Hello?
Might need you for a statement later, yeah?
Anyone home?
I'll take upstairs, yeah?
Right. Barry.
Kenny, is that you?
No, love. Sierra Oscar from 181 receiving.
Take it easy, love.
Sierra Oscar from 181 receiving.
Go ahead, Norika.
We've got a serious assault. 27 Welbeck Mansions. We need an ambulance.
Norika.
Message received. Over and out.
Can you hear me?
Get her on her back.
What have we got? GBH, Stringer and Data are on the scene.
We've lost it. She's gone.
Barry, say again.
Sierra Oscar from 577. The victim is dead, Sarge.
Barry, this is Mr. Monroe. Continue attempts at resuscitation.
Yes, sir, obviously.
I'll contact CID.
Right, sir.
The ambulance will be with you in 10 minutes maximum.
Understood.
Norika.
I know, mate. Barry.
Right, this is your lad. Apprentice, George. Yeah, he's been cautioned once, drunk and disorderly. Yeah, we pulled him in for a mugging. Nasty business, but we couldn't make it stick.
That's what I wanted to hear. I'll give him a call.
Do you think it's him, Gov?
I don't know. But he'll do. Mom, has the super been to see us yet?
Yes, he left about half an hour ago. Frank, I've got a call. It looks like it could be murder. I want you to come with me.
Where are we going?
Welbeck Mansions, Lorraine James.
Lorraine?
You know her?
Yeah, I know her.
That rape case you were handling, that was Lorraine James.
She was raped by her boyfriend, Kenny Burke.
He's the one?
He beat her up to make her withdraw the charge. He's the one. We'll pick this up later.
Leave it, Barry. All you're doing is mucking up the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I just thought there might be something...
There isn't. Just leave it. Our bit's over. You thought this would happen, didn't you, Gov?
It's no use.
We've got to get her to the hospital in case there's a chance of reviving her.
Of course, yeah, sure.
It's no use, though.
Terrible thing to say, Chris, but it's good to see some action.
Yes, sir. It comes and goes.
We beat you to it.
I kept within the speed limit.
So did we, but we took a shortcut.
We've got some background info on this. It looks like a domestic.
DCI Reed, Sierra Oscar.
Reed, go ahead.
We've spoken to the hospital. Lorraine James has been certified dead.
Anything on the cause of death?
They won't say.
Right, thanks, John.
Hi, Jeff. Sir. What you got? Probably internal injuries, sir. There was no sign of bleeding. No? Well, she'd had a battering. There was a fist mark on the side of her head.
Photographic not here yet?
No, sir.
I'll chase him up, sir.
Right.
We'll be doing the PM.
Johnson's on call. I'll go with you down to the mortuary, Kim, but I don't think this is one for Amit. I think you should run this yourself from Sunhill.
You're quite happy about that, sir?
Okay, I appreciate it.
What do you mean?
Having me in charge of a murder investigation.
Right.
Don't wind me up, Kim.
How old was she? Do we know?
Yes, we do know. She was 27 years old, unmarried, qualified as a secretary. Good with kids, apparently. She looked after her neighbours' little ones.
But she had rubbish taste in men.
I don't think there's anyone in, Gun.
Oh, yes, there is. Mrs. Burke! Mrs. Burke, I can see you. Would you please open this door? Mrs. Burke, I'm D.I. Burnside from Sunhill CID. We want to see Kenny. I think you know what this is about. Where is he?
In the garden.
Thank you. Kenny, put that knife down, please. Put the knife down, Kenny.
Mr. Burnside?
I want you to listen to me, Kenny. Now you listen, right?
What is it?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of murdering Lorraine James. Now, you don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you do say may be used in evidence. Do you understand what I've said?
I understand. But she fitted me up. I had to teach her a lesson.
I've told you, you don't have to say anything, Kenny. In fact, I'd advise you not to.
I never raped her. That was lies.
Yeah, well, you save that for the station. Cuff him.
I'm not a rapist.
She withdrew the charge. You told her to.
Yeah, but it's the shame of it. I'm not a rapist. I thought she wanted it like that, the bitch.
Shut up!
I suppose she's told you more lies.
She hasn't told us anything, Kenny. She's dead. You remember? You killed her. You murdered her. You beat her to death.
Stupid slag, wasn't she?
No! No, she wasn't.